Welcome to the Jersey to Vegas podcast. This podcast talks about the hows, whys, and what's next in your life journey. If you're looking to start fresh and turn over a new leaf, you're in the right place. Now, here's your host, Pete Isip.
Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Jersey to Vegas podcast, episode number 31. We're at number 31. I'm very excited to be here. Feel like it's been a long time, even though it really hasn't. I'm here. Now, check us out. I'm in the kitchen, or the thing. I'm trying to figure out which one works best here, but watch this. So I really feel like a little child when I do setups here, because this new stand, watch what I have to do. Watch. I'm not scratching my ass. I have to sit on books. Books, not book. Books. Here's one. Phoenix's favorite book, the Encyclopedia of Mario Brothers. And then I got another one. Watch. Look how much lower I get. Look how much lower I get. And then I have Beyond the Streets, which is a street art museum type show. So so I'm going to sit on that one. I feel like that's the best. One that I got going on. So if you guys can't see me, I have two encyclopedias. If you guys remember what that is, Encyclopedia Britannicas. Pretty much, they're not encyclopedias, but they are the Encyclopedia of Mario Brothers, and the other one is street art. So they're thick books that I have to sit on in order for me to get into the camera angle and microphone angle that I need. So I do feel like a child at the table, and or someone that's about to get their shoes shined in New York City. That's what I feel like when I sit on that. Guys, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for being here. I can't thank you guys enough for always showing up and just listening to whatever the fuck it is I'm going to talk about. But it is winter. It's winter. In Jersey, apparently it's snowing. I don't know. I only know through voices or people's text messages and from the news. Well, not the news. I checked the weather app. I checked the weather app like crazy. So I have 4 places on the weather app. It is Nutley, New Jersey, Las Vegas, Arizona, and New York City. I don't know why I have all of them, but I like switching back and forth. And that's how I know it's snowing. And then maybe a couple friends will text me and tell me that they have a snow day, or I don't know, do my fucking hands. They're getting stuck in wires. Or that's it. But I haven't been on the gram, so I don't really see people's messages and or posts of maybe snow angels, of maybe a snowball fight. Maybe you guys had snowball fights. You guys still do that? Or people shoveling out their cars. Was it that bad? Well, I don't think it was that bad. You had to shovel out your cars. I know it was like maybe 3-4 inches, because my brother-in-law had to take an airplane here. He flew in for the weekend, and then he was delayed a little bit. So that's one of the reasons I know that it snowed there. But here, 60 to 70 degrees. Ugh, I'm sorry. I know. There's many moments that I missed the East Coast. Many. I actually cried on Sunday. Full out cried because I missed the East Coast. And I'll tell you in a second. But the snow and the cold is not one of them. When I go outside, I wear shorts. So it sucks. And it's tough. It's a tough life out here with that. In the mornings, it's pretty cold. And I still commit and wear my big fucking snowsuit jacket that looks like I'm going to blow up, explode, because it's so puffy. But I use that one just pretty much to walk the dogs. And then that's it. But so far, there was like near Christmas, it was colder than it is now. And it really is. It's sunny outside. And I wish I could show you. I keep looking because the window's right there. It's really sunny outside. And it's 62 degrees, maybe even higher right now, depending. And the heat, the sun is warm. You know, it's not like a cold sun. It's a warm sun. That's why it pretty much warms it up. Yeah, and I know you guys hate me for that one. So I definitely don't miss that snow. But the reason my brother-in-law came is because my mother-in-law was here, Abuela. She's been here with us for the past 3 weeks, and she left on Sunday. And when she left, it felt like day one day one of when I first left New Jersey, like just images and everything, thoughts and memories of how I just felt that day. And exactly, I remember pulling away in this, town car, uh, friggin' or Uber, and I remember just pulling away from the house and how sad I was. And it kind of felt like that, and I pictured people's faces, my face crying, and it was really rough. And then the kids were crying too because they were sad. Phoenix got me. Phoenix actually goes, I don't want. What does he say? I don't want to. I don't want to miss them anymore. I lost it. I completely lost my fucking shit. I couldn't. I couldn't. It was so like it hurt me so bad when he said that because he looked at me and Phoenix doesn't. When he has to cry, he doesn't know what to do. So he'll run away. And I made him stay here and told him it's okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to miss them because I'm sad, and let them understand that that emotion is fine. But he broke out and said, I don't want to miss them anymore. And I lost it. I completely lost my shit when he said that. So I had to regroup, and be the father and let them know, it's okay to feel this way. And it's kind of like I don't want people to visit me anymore because I don't want to feel that way over and over and over again because I know I know it's gonna happen. But of course you want people to visit you. Of course you do. It's really sad. It's a really sad little thing. But that's why they were here, and that's why Ed came to help, not only to visit the family. Then he took the airplane with my mother-in-law back, and now they're in New York City. And it was fun. It was fun having them around. It was fun and easy to like not have to strap a kid into the car just to go to Target, or strap a kid into the car just to go, or strap two kids into the car. Anywhere I go, I have to have a kid with me. All I know is that if I ever look back and the kid's not there, well, then I got a lot of trouble. There's a lot of trouble because I have to there's at least got to be one or two kids back there anywhere I go, because then I'm definitely in trouble. But it was nice to not be able to have to lug them around everywhere for like the littlest things. Like, I'm going to go to the gym. Fuck. Yes, I could just go to the gym and I can lift and I can sit there and I can take my time and I could get back in. So it was very cool to have that. And yes, people, I am back in the gym full force. This is actually my new program. It's right here. So I got a new program. I've been doing the Ageless Athlete. So I'm going to combine it now for a little bit more jiu-jitsu based strength training program. So I don't overtrain because I know me, right? That other program is like 4 to 5 days per week. And then now I'm going to train jiu-jitsu. Like I'm realistically now like 3 days per week because I got to balance that schedule. It's all about balancing the checkbooks. That's what Nat says. It's all about balancing the checkbooks. So I got to balance our schedules to make sure it's even. Like she gets to go to the gym, I get to go to the gym, and no one's in the advantage. It's fair is fair. But yeah, so I know me, I'll do more and more and more when I was doing such a good job of taking that step back. But I have been. Like I tweaked my neck out. So I was rolling. If you guys don't know what rolling means pretty much you're fighting a little bit. You're fighting jujitsu with another person. So you're rolling. I was rolling with a guy that's 320 pounds. 320. Okay, not 160, not 275, 320. I think that's what someone said. But he's a big dude. Very nice. Super nice guy. Heard he's a graphic designer. So he probably has really good art. And for me, I said, I could take him down. That's what I said. I could take him down. So what did I do? I took a shot underneath, and that didn't work out that well because all he did was step back and then pretty much lay on top of me. And now my neck, I can't turn. I get this way. Wait. Whoop. And then this way. And this is actually better. Oh, that's actually better. So I'm now in there, but I'm taking my time recovering. I'm taking my time getting back into, I'm just watching, or like I'll go in, I'll just do technique, and then I won't roll. Like I won't go live. I won't fight pretty much. I won't go in when it gets hard. I'll kind of just sit, watch, and take my time as much as it kills me inside that I want to, because me egotistically, right? I don't want people to think I'm a pussy. That's really what it is. And sorry if I said that word. I really let that word draw out, but I'm not gonna say it again. and feel like a wimp. And then, but yeah, it's just me, really just me calling myself a wimp inside my head. But I know what's best for me in order to get better, so I could perform better later on. So I'm doing that, and that really that's a progress. That's progress for me to be able to just step away and do what I know what's right. And that's what I'm doing now. So I'm setting up my program, my strength program, to make sure I'm doing what is right for me. You know what I love? Here's the thing. I'm I'm pretty competitive in a way, especially with myself, and I always want to see myself get better, right? And if I do things, I make sure if I do things, I'm doing it, right? And I'm doing it. How long will I do it for? It depends if it's not worth it anymore. If it's not worth it, then I'm easy to be like, fuck that, it's not worth it. But if it's worth it, then I make sure I'm aiming for it, And they had the coach texted out in like a group text that there's a tournament here in Las Vegas in February, and they're like, "Who's going?" I was like, "I am. I'm doing it for sure." And then he said, "No, you're not. You need more time on the mats. You need more time of drilling, and you need more time to understand," which I respected. I respect it because I've went to a tournament before. The first tournament I went to, I took first, but that's because I'm in masters something, and I'm an in shape 40 something year old person. So, I believe I'm pretty quick. I'm quick, and I have some skill, but I don't know moves. So I rely on just my skill and athleticism for me to win. Right. And that's kind of what in my head, I was like, fuck this. I don't know what I'm doing really, but I could probably make my way just by being athletic. And he said no, because he wants me to understand the fundamentals more. He wants me to understand my techniques more. He wants me to understand my game, and I was like, wow, I've never thought about it that way. Versus like, hey, if I'm in shape, I can do this and I could probably make it out placing, right? I'll make it out with a win for sure. That's how confident I am. I'm kind of cocky. That's kind of cocky of me to say, but I just believe myself that much that when the lights turn on, I think I could turn it on too. But they want me to really drill the techniques more, and when the next time, then they'll let me know when I'm ready. And I was like, all right, I like this. I like this. I like being told what to do. I like being controlled. It's hard because I want to control everything, right? I want to control. I got boogers and I don't have a tissue, but I want to control everything. And them taking control of the situation is fantastic, because now it's almost like, all right, now I have more time to chill out and learn more. And so yeah, I respect that. These guys are really good. They're very nice. It's still tough for me being the new guy. I haven't been the new guy in forever, like forever, because we come from such a small knit community in Nutley and Belleville and Bloomfield. Like, people know who we are for a long time. I'm never the new guy going into anywhere, you know. When I ran Crank, I was the guy. So everyone was the new guy. I was never the new guy. The only time I was a new guy was when I met Nat's friends for like the first time. And then even then, you're still like in, because by default, Nat's there. So you're in. So I'm not really technically not the new guy, but that was the last time. So the feeling of trying to talk to people, trying to like feel people out, who even likes me, do they even like me? I don't fucking know, because most of them just beat the shit out of me like while I'm there. So it's like a 16-year-old kid beats the shit out of me the entire time. 34, 50-year-old guy literally just chokes me to death. So I don't really know if they like me or not, but I think so, because they still say hi, and that's all I do. It's tough being that guy. It's tough trying to like make small talk and try to weave your way into conversations. And sometimes I don't. Most of the time, I just take my bag and I leave. I say peace, see you later, thank you, and I leave. But sooner or later, it's not even a month yet. It'll be, I'd say next week, it'll be a month. And it's good. It's good. I really like it because for the first time, it like clicks. I think I said it in a couple other podcasts. For the first time, jujitsu clicks. It makes sense to me. And it's really helping all of my mental stuff, from the anxiety to the panic attacks. I'll tell you a story about that. The bipolar, everything there, whatever, stupid mental stuff. It's controlling it. I don't know if it's just because there's an outlet now. There's something more than just being within my head, and I have to think and I study and I watch and I take notes. Like I literally take notes, guys. I'm on my phone. I talk it out and then I'll write it out into a notebook. So I have like whatever I learn through the day, I write down because I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to be the new guy no more. I want to be fucking tough. I want to win. I want to win. That's it. At the end of the day, I want to win, but I also like to lose because it's fun. It's fun to lose because it shows you where your mistakes happen. It shows you where you need to work, and it's a lot of fun getting choked out by people from different ages, different races, and different genders. It's great. It's great. I lost 10 pounds. I lost 10 pounds because I'm focused. Because I'm focused in what it is I'm doing. I haven't drank alcohol in I don't know how long, but it's not even a thing of drinking alcohol, right? I'll tell you why I'm not drinking alcohol. It's not because of losing weight, by the way. Drinking alcohol was giving me panic attacks, and I was drinking every night just to ease my anxiety, but it was actually making my anxiety worse. And then I would get panic attacks at nighttime when I'm about to sleep. Pause. Okay. Before the new year, I even said that I want to get down in weight because I can't compete at 195. I can't compete near 200 pounds being 5'4". Okay, I'm a meatball with muscle. Like I can't be that guy. I'm not. So my goal is to try to get down to 170, 171, the magic number, 171. I don't understand why, or anywhere around the 70s. I'll be fine around there, which used to be my high mark. Right? I used to think as 171 is like, now you're disgusting. Like that's what I would think in my head when I was ED, eating disorder Pete. And now I just want to get down so I'm more flexible. I'm more mobile, guys. I'm fucking pretty flexible now. I'm pretty good. Like I've been working at it for a long time, and it's getting there. I'm not doing splits and shit, but I could like open my hips up without like being in pain. So that's always a good thing. Why was I? Oh yeah, the reason I stopped drinking alcohol was because of that and the new medication they gave me for anxiety and panic attacks, which I took last week. Last week, I took it to help me with my anxiety. It's given me so much more fucking anxiety than I can imagine. So much more. It gave me panic and chills, and I felt like I'm floating. Like I felt like I was on drugs. I am on a drug, right? It's a fucking drug. It's called Effexor. All right, the drug is called Effexor, and the side effects are nausea, loss of appetite. So I guess you're going to lose weight, which is a kind of a plus, right? No, I felt lightheaded as shit. I felt like I'm floating. I would get chills in the back of my head, and my nerves. I felt like I could feel everything, like my nerves. Like, but then if someone screamed, it would like be too loud, and if things happening, it would be too overwhelming. It felt like there's things in my body, and I couldn't get it out. And then I would get waves of it, and then it was like waves of panic and anxiety. Then I just had to fucking live through it for the entire week, because they want you to try to wean into this stuff. But I found out that I could just stop when I finally talked to my psychiatrist, because they were fucking impossible to get in touch with. But I'm not changing because I don't want to meet someone new. I don't want to meet anyone new, and I don't want to go through this whole process again. But they told me just to stop if it's too overwhelming. But if I can handle it, stay on it. Fuck you. I can't handle shit. I felt like an entirely different person on that thing. I would zone into things and like look through them. I wouldn't even look into them. I'd look through them because I'm trying to control my heartbeat. I felt my heart in my chest like kind of pop out sometimes. It was that. I felt like I was on pre-workout, wired and tired, but like pre-workout, the feeling of like that hot, like flushing, but I was exhausted. It was ridiculous. I didn't sleep because it kept me up. I watched movies at nighttime because I couldn't go to sleep. It's pretty bad shit for me. Some people love it. Effexor, not a fixer for me. Not a fixer. What a dick. So it is weird, you know. It's weird letting go of everything. It's weird trying to adjust. Still weird and tough to accept the fact that I'm here. Only because, you know, I'm in contact with a lot of people that are, you know, that remind me of fun, that remind me of who I am and who I was and the things that we had. But out here, I don't got that. I don't got people to chill out with. I don't have people to hang out with. I don't think I really wanted to anyway, but I guess we'll find out because this will be the first. Now, outside of the comedy, I started meeting some friends in comedy, like Brian and Chris. All right, they're very nice people, but I haven't talked to them since I left. So it's a hard wave. And not being on social media, man, you don't talk to anyone. That's like people just talk to people on social media, and then that's it. Even though they have my number and an email, they will only contact you on social media. Interesting, isn't it? Like that's the new form of communication, I guess. I mean, that's it. Like if you're not on social, we're not friends no more. I guess that's the way it goes because it's harder to type in a number on a messenger than it is to DM me. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I lose touch with people that way. And I don't know what the fuck's going on in people's lives no more because I don't watch stories and I don't watch posts. I do watch YouTube stuff because that's where I'm at. So sometimes I'll watch a YouTube short. Sometimes. Not all the time. Because if like the corner says TikTok, I don't fucking watch it. So if I'm watching it and I know it's just a fucking reverbed version of something and it says TikTok on it, I'm going to jerk off on it because I'm not touching it. I'm going to jerk off all over its face. That's where gross. That's disgusting. And I don't want to watch it. So I'll just watch a lot of YouTube videos to learn something, especially podcasts, especially jujitsu drills, and then some mental stuff. Now, that's the main things I listen to when I'm on YouTube is really try to educate myself as much as I can. And then I read some, not books, but like articles that are legit from Google Docs or Google. What's the name of the website? It's God damn it. I can't think of it. I just type it in and it pops up. You really have to learn to memorize stuff these days. But I'm doing whatever I can with what I can. And that's the motto, right? The motto for this year is accept it. And that's it. Like you're going to be in a situation at some point in your life and you have to accept the fact you're inside the situation. And you can either stay there or you can move out of it. It's your choice. Every single day, it's your choice. You could make it work. It might go against your standards. It might go against the way you've done things, but you can move out of it. Otherwise, it's called stuck, and that's why they call it being stuck. We have a choice to move from where we are all the time, but you have to find a focal point to move into the direction. I'm not saying you have to set a goal, but you do have to. You need a focal point. You have to go this way, or else you're going to move in different ways. You know, same thing for when I'm training. It's like I know that I have to eat this certain way in order to get to this point, and there's nothing that's going to take me away from that. I'm not going to, even on Christmas and New Year's, I did not splurge in any way possible just because it was a fucking holiday. Because I know this point that I'm going to is more important to me than a fucking extra glass of whiskey or 2 extra donuts or something like that, even though we had no donuts. But I'm just saying, it's when you get focused, when you find the thing that you can focus on, things are so much easier. it's so much easier to move. It's so much easier to reach. But most of us, we don't want to focus on it because we're afraid that it's going to lose focus of the other things that you enjoy. But it's not. You're just going to learn to adapt around it. You're going to learn to adapt around it. But yeah, I mean, people's opinions and people may not like it, but fuck them. What are you going to do? It's you or them. So for me, it's me. And that's the most important person right now. And right now, I can't do anything about working. I can't do anything about doing something extra to be the man, right? To contribute to the family, except for be here and watch Sage and watch Phoenix and pick them up and drive them around and do the laundry and cook the house, cook the meals and fucking clean the house. That's my role. And the more I accept my role, the easier it is. Sure, I think about it all the time. Yeah, I'm on Indeed. I've put out resumes and I've got no responses. That's fine. I'm okay with it. But at least I'm still trying to put it out there for fun to see what the options are. But I know that right now this is my fucking role. And it's not forever. And the moment I accepted that, I was fine. My mentality has changed. For the better. I believe so. Well, those are my parting notes, everybody. I have to take Sage off YouTube because that's what she's on while I do my podcast. And then I'm a terrible father. I know. Yeah, tell me. Go fuck yourself. I know. Guys, thank you so much for coming out. Next week, we will have Danny Bartoshevitz on again. We were supposed to do it this week, but, scheduling shit happens and East Coast time sucks dick because it's always 3 hours before me. So it's all over the place when I do, or West Coast sucks dick, my bad, because most people that listen are from the East Coast. And we're thinking about doing a podcast together because he wants to. What do you think? Comment. Let me know. Message me. Don't message me. Text me. Email me. Whatever you want. And let me know what you think. We're going to put one out earlier, I think. I might release it earlier. So I might do 2 podcasts next week. It depends. If not, I'm just going to save it for next week totally. And then that's it. So Danny Bartoshevitz and Pete Isip thinking about doing a podcast together on top of this one. This is mine. He ain't touching Jersey to Vegas, which I might change the name too. I might. No, I won't. I'll keep it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. This is episode number 31. I will see you guys later. Till next week. Till next time. Have a great day. I was going to say keep on trucking, but I'll just say keep on trucking. I said it anyway. Twice.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others. Post about it on social media or leave a rating and review. To catch all the latest from Pete, you can follow him on Instagram at Pete Isip. Thanks again, and see you next week. Bye-bye.